Good day everyone, Hellish Harry, and today I just wanted to address a video called 5 Questions for Atheists by Back to Orthodoxy and see if we can clear up any confusion on what we believe or lack of belief. So let's get this show on the road.
Hey guys, it's Justin with you once again.
Hi Justin, how are you?
I know it's been a little while since I've made any videos or anything here on YouTube, so I figured I'd just lay out the questions and try to communicate a little bit to the atheist audience out there, the community here on YouTube. I just figured that I'd like to get into your minds a little bit more, see where you're currently at, try to understand your thought process and why it is you do not believe in God, and what has drawn you to where you're currently at, and to picking up the name atheist. This can be for agnostics as well, but this is more specifically to the atheist community out there. So I just have 5 questions I wanted to ask, and just wanted for you guys to answer those.
Well Justin, so far you seem like a reasonable fellow, so I'm quite looking forward to these 5 questions you have for us. So let's get started.
Anyway, the first question is why are you an atheist? I'm sure that you guys have put a lot of thought, energy, and thinking behind why you do not believe in God.
As a matter of fact, as an atheist, I don't think about God all that much, to be completely honest, only when Christians bring it up. And it's more my lack of belief in God as opposed to not believing in Him. I just don't think about Him, ever.
Why you reject the belief in God.
Rejecting God is a bit harsh. I just don't believe. I have a lack of belief in Him.
So I'm just kind of curious as to how you came about that conclusion. You don't have to give me a whole life story.
So you want the Cliff Notes then? All right. My mother's Catholic. My father's an atheist. They both gave me what they believe, and I chose one. I believe my dad, and therefore I did my own research and decided to be an atheist.
Or anything like that. But I'm just kind of curious on that. So you can make a video. I would appreciate a video. You don't have to make a video. It doesn't really matter. You can comment or not comment. Doesn't really matter either. But it's really up to you. So that's the first question. The second question would be, do you know much about the Christian God?
And therein lies the beautiful irony of being an atheist. You are forced to learn about the Judeo-Christian God throughout your life, through other people, and to rebuttal arguments of Christians trying to shove their faith down your throat. So you become pretty used to it.
I know this might sound kind of weird to the fact that I know you guys don't believe in the Christian God.
Incorrect. We lack belief in all deities.
However, due to the fact you've done your research and you've studied thoroughly and the realities of life, you've come to the conclusion that where you're at that you're an atheist. However, as we all know, Christians come to know God more, as you say, intimately or more closely through the Bible.
And I have read the Bible, the Old Testament, the New Testament, the Quran, multiple religious scriptures from other religions as well, just because I like to stay informed, and honestly theology is very interesting to me, and it's nice we can have this civil debate about it.
Which is the testimony of how God has showed and revealed Himself throughout the centuries. So how much do you know about God? Have you read the Bible front to back? Have you studied it thoroughly?
Yes I have, and that still doesn't necessarily mean I believe in it, because I don't. I just read it as one would read any other work of fiction, such as, I don't know, Harry Potter or Lord of the Rings. It's all just a story to me.
The third question I have would be, is when you think of the Judeo-Christian God, what's the first thing that comes to mind, without you having to reflect and think? If you have the first thing that comes to mind, what do you think about the Christian God?
Anger, hate, tyranny, injustice. This is all reflected in the Bible and in historical events, so that's immediately what my brain jumps to, especially as someone who is a student of history.
And then question number 4. Question number 4 would be, what is God's character? Who is He? What is in His nature? Who Who do you think he is? He's good, evil, bad, whatever. Just who is God in his character?
A power-hungry, non-inclusive sociopath, to be completely honest, who likes to smite anyone who doesn't agree with him because his word is always true, which is sort of tyrannical to me, and I don't like it.
And then following question number 4 is question number 5 was, how did you come to these conclusions? What makes you think that the theology of God, I guess you can say, is what you came to your conclusion? What about him made you believe that that's his character?
Oh, I don't know, flooding the entire earth, killing most people without warning, and just told basically one dude to build a boat. That was pretty awful. The Tower of Babel, people were trying to construct something, and he thought that they were getting too close to him, so he struck it down. Oh, let's see, what other examples? Abraham is a good example. Abraham was basically tricked by God to almost sacrifice his son to show his devotion to this almighty deity, so that's kind of fucked up.
Anyway, that's it. Nothing fancy, but just kind of want to see what you guys think and what you believe. Anyway, guys, take it easy.
You know what, Justin? I like you. This was very civil, and it was an honest exchange of thought and belief. And if we could have a dialogue, that would even be better, to show what certain things we do believe and if we do share anything in common. And I would just like to say that you are probably, so far in my opinion, one of the most humblest Christians I have met, on the internet especially, and in real life. So I would like to thank you, good sir. So people, if you like my videos, please subscribe, like, because I do a lot of these. I'm critical of politics, religion, and certain movements. And yeah, if you like that kind of stuff, just keep watching. Hello, Sherry out.